Okie dokie. How's everyone doing? It is supposedly supposed to be the end of the world from what everyone keeps on saying, but I really don't believe that. Uh, Hopefully nothing bad goes down. I'm actually expecting more people to do stupid stuff and cause a ruckus slash damage and all than something actually cataclysmic happening. But I've been seeing a bunch of stuff lately as far as like maybe possible earthquakes or something like that. So I don't know. Maybe the aligning of the planets will like do something, have some kind of impact, or it might not. I guess we'll see. Anyway, got a battle here with my good friend Ed, who goes by BetterEdThenSmeg. He's home for vacation and around Wi-Fi, so asked him for a battle, and thankfully where he was up for it. This is supposed to be a mixed battle here. As you can see, we got some OUs, NUs, and RUs, all this other stuff. Now, despite me having like Garchomp and Raikou and all, I'm actually not sure what to lead off with exactly. I am thinking he might lead off with what is that thing? The hippo, which I haven't Hippowdon. I haven't seen that thing forever. Or maybe even Crobat. I have a few new Pokemon with me. I have Espeon, which I've never actually really made before. I don't know why. It's a pretty good Pokemon, but wanted to try that out because I did a couple different things with it. I think. I have my Crocodile, which I changed yet again somewhat, and want to test that out. This Raikou I have is the old event one that came out a good while ago that has an Aura Sphere on it, and thought it'd be a good idea to try that out because I never see it in use. I don't know why, because I mean Aura Sphere is an awesome move to have. It has a Wither Ball and Rain Dance and Thunder, so yeah, I figured that'd be a pretty good spread and all to hit things with. I have a Garchomp as well, which I'm trying to slightly different set on. This one does not carry Earthquake. It actually has Dragon Rush. I wanted to give that a go and pair that with Hone Claws, so that would help that and also Fire Blast, which I have for pokes like Skarmory, Fortress, Ferrothorns. Because I mean, Garchomp is a mainly physical Pokemon, so that'll really come in handy. And Stone Edge for certain flyers or Gyarados or something like that. I might very well change that to Earthquake, very possibly, but that will hit other ice types pretty well at the same time. So that's another move that gets helped away from Home Claws, and it's max speed. So I don't like to go for the typical Scarf or just Sword Stance and all. I like to try out some different moves here and there. Um, yeah, I got Pinsir, which is one of my old Pokemon, but I still think is a pretty good Pokemon. His team, I'm really not sure what he will lead off with. I'm thinking maybe Hippowdon or a Crobat. Was really unsure what to lead off with myself, because I know Hippowdon can live a hit from Espeon and take Espeon out with an Earthquake more likely, so I don't want to lose him. And I won't close in enough damage with Crocodile. And I don't know. Yeah, it's a little iffy there. I think I decided to lead off with Arcanine. And he does lead off with Hippowdon, which seems to be Dream World Hippowdon because it doesn't have the Sandstorm. I actually forget what that thing's other ability is, but oh well. I do have the Intimidate on this one, so that will help me a little bit, but I'm just going to go for Flare Blitz, get some damage on it before it probably takes me out with an Earthquake, or if it's Stealth Rocks, then that'll allow me to get another Flare Blitz on it. Or I can possibly burn it and just, ruin this thing all to hell. But I get a crit, and that nearly takes it out right there. As he goes for Slack Off, seeing what I would actually do. And that halfway brought me down to half HP myself. So, I mean, that shows you how much HP Hippowdon actually has. Now, I'm just going to go for another Flare Blitz, because I figured, okay, at this point, he might just go ahead and kill me, or fodder it for Stealth Rocks or something, I don't know. But, I get another crit. But he does not die. That's like the second time, just like in my last video. He gets all the way down there, but is not dead, does not go down. You can't even see the red for its HP. But I thought it's like, okay, you know what? 2 crits in a row like that. Okay, I'm just going to even it up a little bit because I felt kind of bad. I'd go for Morning Sun because at that point, I kind of dished it out to him pretty harsh right there. So, or harshly, whichever. I don't know. Now he actually goes for slack off as well, but I'm back up to a little bit above half health. So yeah, if it doesn't crit on this turn, it should be pretty evened out for for the moves now, because 2 crits in a row like that from a flare blitz, that's pretty hefty there. That's just a heavy dose of damage right there, and so I try to play fairly. I mean, I don't like things being completely one-sided sometimes, unless the person's really pissed me off or something like that, or I'm just in a bad mood. Then I'm like, all right, you sorry sucker, you're gonna suffer my wrath. I'm sorry, but so he's at a decent HP right now, to where I'm not too worried about it. Now you can probably take it out with my next Pokemon. So I'm gonna send in Crocodile here and hope that Aqua Tail does not miss, and hope it actually takes it out. I might depend on how much defense, how many defense EVs he has in this thing. But I'm gonna go for it, and it does take it out. So it's either that or Earthquake. I thought Super Effective might be better in this case. But gonna get that Moxie boost. Always a plus. And I love Crocodile. I don't know, he looks awesome. Now, I thought, okay, he has, probably Sturdy or something like that, and maybe like Hidden Power Ice or Grass. I don't want to lose him just yet. I was thinking Espeon. It can take special attacks. He goes for Flash Cannon, which is a good prediction. It's Stab, and it'll get decent damage on just about anything I have except Raikou. But, I mean, look how much that frickin' does. I was like, oh, good God. And I believe I have Hidden Power Fire, but this is where I find out he's actually Scarfed. And I was like, no. I just wasted the only chance I had to, see what I could do with this thing. But I'm going to send in Raikou here. Because since he's locked into Flash Cannon, he can't really do but so much to Raikou since I resist it. Still was not sure what to go for right here, because a lot of his team could kind of take or resist what I have. So I'm just going to go for Rain Dance, and depending on what he brought in, maybe that helped me just, getting some Stab Thunders off. I go for Aura Sphere, just wanting to see how much that would actually do to him, because I'm not sure if Thunder would actually do more to him, even though it's Stab, but, since he resists it, being a Dragon type, how much did I do there? I did maybe a little over a quarter, barely. And now I see he's got leftovers, so he's not, I don't think he's a Sheer Force, I don't think. Well, he could be. Now I'm going to go for Thunder, see how much that does, and it did about the same amount, maybe a tiny bit more. Something maybe that time I'd get the Parahax, but he is going to take me out with another Dragon Claw. And, I go into Bone Crusher here, because I figured, okay, I can possibly take it out with him, and if anything, just kind of sacrifice it. Now, I thought, okay, X-Scissor might be better to go for right here, because it's Stab. I don't want to go for Close Combat just yet, in case I can kill this thing off, and possibly take another hit from whatever next Pokemon he sends in. Which actually, it'd probably be Crobat, but, oh well. Now, yeah, that almost takes him out. And I thought about going for Sword Stance here, but I didn't want to play that guessing game of going back and forth and, making him miss his sucker punches, but then he actually attacked me on the turn where, I don't expect it, and he still lives and keeps getting lefties back. So, didn't want to chance it, just went ahead and went for it to see maybe if he'd overpredict with me. He didn't. And, what do I go for here? Oh, I go for Crunch. I guess maybe he thought I would use Bulk Up or something like that, because he's faced my older set before. So thankfully that worked out. No, I thought this is pretty cool. Got got a Gator and a Crocodile against each other. That's pretty awesome. I'm just gonna go for Earthquake here. I'm not sure what he would actually go for in this one, but that comes close to taking it out. But he's actually going to go for Scald, and I think this is the one where it's his Sheer Force Gator. And he wanted to go for, the special attack side, which, right on. I think that's pretty neat. It's different. I definitely didn't expect a special one. Now, yeah, at this point, there's not much I can really do. He's still got Gator here. I still have to deal with this, Victini, um, whatchamacallits, Magneton, and Crobat. So, yeah. Here I was thinking, okay, he probably has 30. This is, not going to end but so well for me. And that does a lot to Garchomp there. I mean, Flash Cannon, I think, is an underrated move. It doesn't get enough use. But, yeah, Fire Blast actually takes that thing out, which I was a little surprised. But, no, I'm not complaining. Garchomp's special attack isn't but so high, but I do have the Expert Battle on this one, so that helps out a bit. Now, I do miss the Stone Edge right there, and he does go for Brick Break, which, in essence, he may have been cutting me a break by doing that, but, yeah. Oh well. I don't know if it'd really matter at this point, if I hit this first Stone Edge or not, because I'm going to hit him with this one, and he's actually still going to live that. So this might be a possible bulky set, considering it also has Life Orb, so that way it can still dish out decent damage, but it has the bulk or to, live hits a little bit better, which is what I'm guessing. Now he's actually going to go down to my Rough Skin, and so his only Pokemon left is Crobat, and that is good game, Ed. So yeah, it's a pretty close battle right there. Probably made some misplays, not predicting stuff correctly. But it was all just for fun. I wanted to test some things out and just have a completely random ass battle. And so I had a lot of fun. And thank you, Ed, for battling me, because I cannot find decent battles these days half the time when I try. And yeah, all the good stuff. Alright, well, it is 8:57. I do believe they're saying something about 9:07 or 9:21 or something like that for when stuff's supposed to go down, so I guess we will see. But I'm not sweating it too much. I'm sure things are going to be A-okay and whatnot, and hopefully in the near future I will have some more battles up soon. I've not yet started on making some new Pokemon yet. Been busy doing other stuff, getting ready for Christmas, and messing with my gun, which has been a lot of fun lately, and I'm looking into getting a 30-06, hopefully if I can. Uh, yeah, anyway, I'm just rambling now, sorry to bore you. Uh, yeah, alright, well, everyone have a good Christmas, and New Year's if I don't get out back to you before then, and maybe I'll see you guys in the new year. Alright, peace.